Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Raymond Felton, and this is the Raymond Felton Report. And tonight is a special night. We normally come on Wednesday nights. We were on last night, and we decided to come on again tonight because we have somebody very, very special that's here with us tonight. And there is no way that we could just let this go by like this. So, Mr. Wilson, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, and you? It's another
I'm
beautiful
doing.
day.
Hey, look, I feel like I'm about to go to the parade because I've
Okay.
had the opportunity to be able to meet this man, and he's a real cool dude, and he got the energy. I mean, he is. It's it's like a phenom walking out on the stage. Before you hear the first note, you hear this thunderous, commanding, awesome set of melodies that just grab you and envelop you to just come on in because the party has just started. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the man himself, Mr. Lamar Brace.
What up? What up? What up? What
Hey, what's going on, brother man? What is going on?
up? I mean, that's the way to bring a man out, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Way
You
to
should have
bring.
been host. You should have been hosting the other night, man.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I ain't saying that that's going to be too far fetched because I did had the opportunity to be able to host um at one of the events. It was just a little short time, but I got my feet wet, and I was just glad to just be in the presence because wow, you guys, man, I, it's incredible because here I am. I'm in my 50s, right?
Okay.
And I never knew that it was a party going on in the woods. I've been telling Mr. Wilson for months now. Them trees got secrets.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm learning that. So every time I see a big patch of woods now or something, I go they're gonna have a party back there because I know something back there. Is Perry Falls or Doja Vineyards or somewhere like that. It ain't nothing but a party going on back there. So let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
I might want to try to act all crazy on me again tonight until it gets his correct pitch. But let me ask you a question. Had an opportunity to be able to talk to you out there,
Mhm.
and you discussed some things with me, and I thought it was phenomenal, and that's why I call you a phenom, because from what I understand, not only are you a musician, entertainer,
Mhm.
you are also a teacher and a mentor.
Mhm.
Okay.
So if we could, can we just talk about that for a minute?
Oh, most definitely. I've been teaching over 10 years. This year I'm teaching eighth grade science.
Okay.
Um, I'm actually at a Title I school, so majority of my students look like me. They're Black, Hispanic, and so basically, but the thing about it is, I normally teach the AIG kids. If you don't know what AIG is, those are the magnet kids. Those are the
Mm.
kids that are pretty much college bound, but they still go through the same struggles of being in low income areas.
Right.
Okay.
But they've shown that potential to be magnet
Excel.
kids, so
Yeah.
to excel quicker than others. So I mean, so it's two different teams. I also coach varsity football, Salisbury High School. Shout out. I coach defensive backs. Actually played defensive back in college. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm pretty busy outside. Oh my bad. And also I own a corporate band. Like the bands that do the weddings and all that stuff. I actually own one of them. So
Wow.
yeah. So I'm in ownership. I teach school, and I'm also a Southern soul artist.
Yes, yes. You're not also just a Southern Soul artist, you are also the Southern Soul artist.
Thank
And
you.
I say that is because that energy that you bring to the stage,
Oh yeah.
it is, in my opinion, right now, it is unmatched.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Appreciate it.
I've never seen I've never seen someone come to the stage and command the type of atmosphere that they want.
Mm.
And I'm looking at something right up here in this corner, Mr. Wilson. I'm hoping you're seeing that right now. Mr. Brace must have a huge following because these numbers are jumping right now. And we appreciate everybody that's watching us on DetroitRadio.com with Mr. Lamar Brace right now. Thank
Cool.
you.
Cool.
We are humble. Um, Question I have is, how do your students? Yeah, I mean, I have to ask this question
Hmm.
because, yeah, imagine me coming to class,
Okay.
and when I come into class, my teacher is the star that everybody's been talking about all week long at
Hmm.
a concert. How would I
Hmm.
Over,
how would I feel?
yeah, over 20 songs, and I mean on YouTube and all kind of places, Spotify. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, that's that. How
Well,
would your day go with that?
well. First off, I don't play with them. So I mean, I know I'm right now I have this demeanor, but when they come to class, this is what they see.
Huh?
So they see the bald head teacher at the front of the classroom. Yo, get your books out. I don't ask questions. I'm like, let's do it. I don't. I get very. I'm very serious about my education. So I'm the type. Hey, you know, y'all got a problem. I'm the who you talking to. Hey, my bad. Who are you talking to? I'm that guy.
Right.
So I'm him. Like we not here to play.
Yeah.
Get your
Okay.
books out. Do what you need to do. I'm that guy. I'm not class. That's not me. Hey, is there a reason why y'all haven't started yet? I'm that teacher.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
I'm him. So yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
appreciate you though. You know,
yeah.
I played football, high school and college, and my both
Mhm.
my defensive coordinator teachers, they were teachers as well. Both are actually science.
Okay.
And my in high school, my science teacher was also my wrestling coach.
Oh,
So you
wow.
know, I had him, you know, in from science into football season, and from football season to wrestling season. So I
Mhm.
had him all the way around the gambit. So there was no escaping.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what's crazy about today too is that I found this out about 2 months ago. I'm
Okay.
the only in Rowan County. I'm the only black middle school science teacher, male, in the county.
Wow.
It's like 7, 8 schools. I am the only black male science teacher in middle school.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's that's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
That
So
that is amazing.
yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I'm there. They need to see at least one of us there.
Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So giving back to the community, that's kind of like one of your ways of making sure that we are we are the generation behind us and the generation
Hmm.
behind them. We are educated in
Hmm.
and knowing how to be able to be successful in
Hmm.
this world because a lot of people, believe it or not, say what you want to say. It's up to us to make our own destiny. Ain't nobody gonna give us nothing.
No, no,
E-
they're not. They're not.
everything that we get, we have to fight hard for it.
Hmm.
And I applaud you, sir, for um teaching in the school
Hmm.
and making sure that our youth grow up
Hmm.
knowing something else other than extracurricular activities.
Yeah, yeah,
It-
that's all. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's a big thing.
I'm,
You
I'm
know.
also I'm also a Navy veteran. I was in the Navy.
Okay.
hmm hmm
Hmm.
So I,
You
you
got
know,
the whole spring, don't you?
Well, I went straight out of high school. I went in. See, well, a lot of people don't understand. After your first year in the military, you can start doing college courses.
okay,
Okay.
So I worked in admin. I was human resource. I did human resources in the military.
Mm,
So while I was in the military and I was stationed in Philly, I was going to Villanova.
okay.
I mean, the classes were there. You know what I'm saying? The GI Bill was
Right.
covered. Because I come from Northeast DC. My family from the hood. We were poor. We couldn't even. Hey, we could only afford PO. We couldn't even afford the OR. We were just poor.
Did you said you from Northeast DC?
Trinidad Ave. Yep.
Oh, okay. So you know something about Anacostia Park.
Most definitely. We used to play in the costume.
You know, funny you used to say that. I stayed in Jasper View Apartments,
Oh
right out
wow.
Luther King.
Oh
And
wow. MLK.
and back in the days, yeah, we used to go through the matter of fact, we used to go through the junkyard. Um,
Mhm.
Trouble Funk used to be playing in the junkyard right over there by the
Mm.
pool all the time.
Mm.
And that's where I learned to play drums at.
Mm.
God rest his soul, Caesar, which was their drummer at that time. We used
Mhm.
to sit in the parking lot and we used to beat on boxes and all this good stuff. But music has really, really evolved since then. And
Mhm.
my friend, you are one of the pioneers that are experience. I mean, that is spearheading this thing that we call juke joint music.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know that there was a difference in Southern Soul, um, but I learned that there are. There,
Mhm.
there is a difference, and
Hold on. I'll say this. I really feel like there's different. I feel like Southern Soul is the umbrella.
right.
I feel
Right.
like you have different things up underneath it because you have blues. Like
Mhm.
I actually remade "Got My Whiskey Holding You On" by Mel Waiters. I got the rights to that song.
Okay,
So
Hmm.
that's blues. Then you might have, say, the guy wrote with Sir Charles. He's straight smooth Southern Soul. And
right.
then you got Simply Wayne who's saying he do juke joint. So I just feel like there's a lot of different genres, but I think it all falls under Southern Soul, which really was Liquor House back in the day.
Right,
Oh yeah.
right.
So you know what I'm saying? I just think it's all good music. To me, I just say, hey man, we just doing good music out here.
But
Yeah,
you know, listen, I was listening to some of your music, and
Mm-hmm.
I heard one of the songs up there, and this plays back to your DC roots. You had it sound, and when I heard it, I was like, "Is that go go in the background?"
Oh yeah.
And it caught my attention. I like the thump on it and everything, and that was pretty interesting. You know, to hear that in a Southern soul mix, it was pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Thank you, brother.
yeah, man. Hey, Mr. Wilson, I
Yes,
want
sir.
everybody. I want everybody to get an opportunity to be able to experience something from Mr. Lamar Brace before we get in a little deeper,
Yeah.
because for those of them that don't know, I'm pretty sure that once you play something, they'll be like, "Oh yeah," because music and so they can associate the artist with the music.
Mhm.
Well,
You
I'm gonna
think?
bring in. I got something for you, because I'm bringing some, and I think you're gonna like it. It's to me, it's definitely what Southern Soul is all about, and it's
Mhm.
called Trail Ride Groove. Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
Big Dave, LB on the track. You know what? It's 2025, y'all. I made this song for all my steppers and line dancers. I need y'all to get to the dance floor. You got about 5 seconds. Well, they moved on down to the trail riding all the steppers and the dancers. They were keeping it live and all the cowgirls sexy in their boots, they dukes. I said, Lord have mercy, it's time to get. Tell the DJ, please come on and turn it up. We just came to have a party, step out and show some love. Two-stepping all night, that's the way we get alive. Down in the country where we party all night. Go, go, go. I did my duty. I'm in the trail. We got the trail ride groove, y'all. Come on. That trail ride groove. Come on. Everybody got the trail ride groove. Come on. Cowgirls, trail ride groove. Come on. Hey, the trail ride groove. Come on. Cowboys, trail ride groove. Come on. Hey, the trail ride groove. Come on. Come on. Well, 2025 had to bring that.
All right, all right. That is Trail Ride Groove. We would have played the whole thing, but you know what? I want y'all to go and purchase this. It's on all major platforms. Look for it. Trail Ride Groove by Lamar Brace. You need to get it. You need to learn how to do that dance because I've seen that dance now. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I was gonna try it, but you know, me and dancing they ain't it.
Come on, brother, you could do it. Matter of fact, you say you gospel recording artist, right?
Absolutely.
So you know where that song came from.
You know what?
What?
I was gonna say something to you. I was like, now, did he think I didn't know? I mean, I can't actually. I know I heard the song, right? But and I know it came out probably in the late 70s.
Okay.
But I can't actually remember what it was. But I remember I remember that when you switched over the transition in the song, I was like, very familiar there. It's catchy.
Well, you know, my daddy was a deacon.
Okay.
So you remember the song back in the day? Well, they moved on down to the Jordan stream, and then we waded in the water about knee deep, and the water kept rising up around the knees. Said, Lord, have mercy, won't you? I did my duty, put on my traveling shoes. Remember that old hymn?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
That's where the song came from.
Ah, so
I made the Trail Ride Groove.
So you know what, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, sir.
Now, somebody told us a long time ago when we first started recording that trail ride music got its origins. Well, not just trail ride music, but Southern soul got its origins from gospel.
Oh yeah, quartet all day. Yeah.
And it has again been confirmed that it came from gospel.
Yeah.
So you really got me sitting over here thinking. Yeah, I've been thinking for a minute anyway. But
well, honestly, majority of the guys in Southern Soul, you know, Roaring Revelation.
No, not yet.
Gospel group.
I've heard of them, but I haven't met them.
Have you ever heard of the Mickens?
I have.
Yeah.
All of them are related to King George. All those are his first cousins.
Oh, okay.
You know Casey and JoJo?
Yes.
Those are my cousins.
You cousins, Casey and JoJo.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
They from they was out of Baltimore. They moved out here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
We all got gospel ties, man.
You know what? And it shows. It's the picture is starting to become complete. Had a chance to have the Urban Mystic on a little while, a couple of weeks ago, and he told me that he even wrote a couple of songs for Casey and JoJo. And
he did. Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And he said the same thing. You know, I think his dad was a minister or something, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
And wow, the church is really, really playing heavily in Southern soul music right now. And you know, well, I might just stay a gospel singer because it's gonna lead to something sooner or later. I don't know.
And then
man, you might we might get a collaboration going on someday. You know, I tell you, wait a minute. I can move, but I can't move like you move because I actually seen you just elevate about 1,000 people to a level till they were about to lose their mind. I seen it. When a person says going from 0 to 100 real quick, it went real quick.
And that brings me to my question. So knowing that your music invokes a strong emotion, essentially, how do you tap into that when you're writing your songs and as well as performing?
Well, I'm a musician, so I play bass.
My man. Okay.
So a lot of musicians, we just hear different. So I can literally be sleeping like I don't know what's up with this, but I could be a lot of my songs that I write just from scratch. Like sometimes I have somebody send me a track, but if I like going and we do it from scratch, a lot of times my songs wake me up out my sleep.
Wow.
I don't know what's up. I'll
Wow.
wake up and be like, I got a song.
Yeah.
And it just like package deal. I got a song called Package Deal. Couple of them songs, just Left Hand Man. All them songs kind of just came to me because I'm left-handed. So Left Hand Man, y'all need to listen. You know, Left Hand Men. You know, they say that 85% of women are more satisfied sexually with left-hand brothers. Y'all know that.
Okay. Okay.
You can Google it. It like I'm saying.
Hands up on that one.
Hey, look,
You can
I'm
Google it.
I'm a two-hand man, and you know what they say about two-hand men, right?
That y'all want to be left-handed. But anyway,
ambidextrous, yeah.
That y'all want to be left-handed.
Yeah, really, we want to be left-handed.
I ain't trying to go for that.
You know me, I just had to throw that in there, but because you know, I try to make sure that I keep everything light here on newchoiceradio.com. We want when the people come in, that the people get a show that they enjoy themselves, and with all these people watching tonight, if you have a question that you want to ask, you can just put it right down here, and I'll see your question, and I'll put it up on the screen, and we'll see. If not, you'll get an answer. Okay? All right. Thank you for joining us at newchoiceradio.com. We're here tonight with Mr. Lamar Brace, hailing all the way from parts unknown. I'm not going to disclose his location right now. If he want to do that, that would be on him. But
Charlotte, North Carolina. North Carolina.
Come on now, rep your city. Absolutely. I don't think I'm too far from you. I'm right here at Rocky Mount. So yeah, we made that transition from Virginia about 3 months ago, and we have been on a trail ride ever since, and I'm just enjoying myself. I found out something about you that most people don't know.
Oh, I can't. Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
It's hard to hear you over the music.
Okay, we got music playing.
I hear music playing.
There shouldn't be no music playing.
Like gospel?
I don't. Let me check. It shouldn't be anything playing right now. But if it is, we're gonna make sure. How about that?
Oh, good. Okay, yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. We were at a show not too long ago, and I'm there doing my job. I'm doing what I do, and I'm grateful to be able to do that. And somebody wanted to kick me out of VIP, and that's what the action is. And you stood up for me, and you stood up for my wife out there, and you asked that man, "What do you think you're doing?" And you looked at me, and you looked at my wife, and you say, "Sit down, y'all my guests here at this table." A whole lot of guys and women too, once they cross a certain threshold with music, with their craft, they don't act the same as they did before the fame started coming.
Preach. Right? Preach.
Yeah. So when you said to us that we were your guests, you made me and my wife feel so comfortable, and you let them know that your fans are important.
I mean, you gotta understand though, man. Y'all was out. You gotta understand it's an event going on. Y'all had the cameras. Y'all said you had radio. Not for nothing, but I just feel like any publicity should be good publicity. And now you were just out there. That's one thing, but you could tell y'all was out there. Basically, if you're enhancing the night for free,
right?
Why would I kick out? Why would I when they asked y'all to leave? I'm looking like, why? I mean, they out here pretty much recording and giving y'all footage.
And that part is the part that they don't understand.
So that's why I said sit down. I was like, y'all ain't going away, y'all with me.
Yeah. And I was just so elated when you did that. And when you speak, they listen too. because that officer, he just turned right on around and
Well, they know me from other shows though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to notice that I'm starting to see a lot of the same security officers,
Hmm.
a lot of the same people that's at the gates, and I done been to about 4 or 5 of them now. I should be a week, not I. Excuse me for that. But for so long, RFR TV was on its own, but we have
Hmm.
merged now with newchoiceradio.com,
Hmm.
and it is a great umbrella to be under. Um, so yeah, if everybody would treat people the way that you treat people,
Hmm.
it would be a better world. You know, because most people think that when you guys reach a certain threshold that you're not tangible anymore. You can't say hello because you're not gonna get a hello back, or
Mm.
you're gonna get embarrassed or something like that, or you're gonna
You're
end
not
up
Hollywood. You're not
yeah,
Hollywood. That's what it is.
yeah.
And on that though, I'm gonna be honest with you,
Hmm.
like, and I've noticed even with it's crazy this happened, but me and Sir Charles was doing we was doing a tour. We did a tour about 2 years ago, and at
Hmm.
one point in time, Charles was so tired that he was in the sprint. We was in a sprinter, and he literally was just like, I literally can't come out. I'm tired. Like it was our fourth show for the week. Like
Right.
we would, and sometimes it could just be on it. But they, of course, the fans don't know. Oh, so he can't come out talk to us. I said, see,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So it's not the
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not the fact you Hollywood, but like 803 Fresh. If you look at his schedule right now, oh,
I
he
know.
gonna be tired from time to
Oh
time.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh
His
yeah.
schedule they got stupid.
yeah. I
Well,
was
my
supposed.
schedule try to teach, and then my schedule from teaching my corporate band and I got a crazy schedule actually.
I imagine you do.
So
But
it
you would
can
think
get, yeah.
you would think people would understand that you're on the road, you're traveling, you're coming to perform and give them shows, and yet, and I get it, that's your fan base, but on the same note, you have to understand that we're all human, and you guys are
Hmm.
putting on performances. You're not
Hmm.
out there just standing on the stage, looking out in the crowd and singing a few, songs. You're
Hmm.
performing, and performers, they do get tired. Mariah Carey, any other performer, they take
Oh
Hmm.
breaks. They may say, "Hey, look, I appreciate you coming back and want to talk, but can I take a moment to myself?
Yeah,
Can I just?"
yeah.
And as a fan, you kind of got to understand that folks do need a moment just to kind of gather themselves, so that
Hmm.
way they can go out there and do it again for the next group of folks who want to see them perform.
right,
Hmm.
right. And I was supposed to have got an interview that night with 803 Fresh, would have been my second interview.
Hmm.
But I noticed that when he was on stage, how much he had overexerted himself, and I knew he was tired.
Hmm.
But he sent his security officer to come and find me.
Hmm.
Hey, I'll give you the interview next time.
Hmm.
Those little things like that, man, they mean a lot, even though they can't happen right then. No doesn't mean no always. It sometimes
Hmm.
means not right now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
You know, and I took that for being not right now. Listen, we got a burning question for you. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Maybe you can see it. Okay. It says, "How long are you able to manage everything you do, from teaching music and corporate?"
the corporate.
Um, I have to learn how to say no.
I got you. I got you.
I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, with the different streams of income and everything, and it actually takes good care of me. But sometimes, man, hey, Lamar, can you do this or this? I would love to,
Right.
but I
Right.
already got something going on. Oh, come on, man. And so there are times I have to really just be like, no, I can't do it. So yeah, but because see the thing about it, by everything, because of course with the corporate situation, that's a lot of private events.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So like what I got a situation come up where I might have 3-4 weeks in a row where I'm booked Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday with the corporate, but people
Right.
thinking, well, he not booked. No, I'm just not booked out there on what y'all see.
Right.
I'm
I
booked
get.
every weekend with
I
Right.
something that
get.
I'm booked with my business with something that I own. So, you know,
I was gonna, I'm something that you said earlier, and I'm glad that you said what you said just then too, because it coincides with one another. Ladies and gentlemen, when you see artists out in the public and you want them to sign autographs and you want them to hold conversations with you, don't be excuse me, grudging hearted when it don't happen that way, because as you stated a few seconds ago, you may do 4 or 5 concerts in one weekend. So that would really have you so tired that you really just want to do your set, get back in your vehicle,
mm-hmm,
get to your next location, and try to get a little bit of rest before the next one.
mm-hmm.
And you do it all over again. And
Yeah.
if you do at least about even if you do 3 shows in the span of 2 days, that's
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a
Have-
question for you.
yeah.
Essentially, when you're not on stage, what do you do for your downtime? What gives you relaxation when you're not on stage, when you're not teaching, when you're not in corporate band? Those little bit of moments that you have to yourself. Some people like games, some people like puzzles, some people like to look at go to car shows. What do you do? What gives you pleasure and relaxation?
Well, this might sound a little nerdy, but I mean, I do like traveling. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type. I don't know why, but I'm a Black History buff,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm a documentary. I don't. I guess I'm always thirsting to find out. I was sitting watch a good documentary.
Hmm.
I like looking at factual things.
Okay.
Okay.
And so yeah, so maybe they might be, oh, there you go. Nah, that's me though. But and I'm gonna be honest, just chilling. I love to just people I think he on the goat. No, I'm at the house at nights more than people think. I love chilling and relaxing.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
so basically, is what you're saying is like Monday through
Wednesday,
Thursday. Oh,
Wednesday, Monday through Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
okay. That is your teaching era on
Mm-hmm.
giving back to the community, and then you put on Mr. Bracy on Friday night, and Saturday. Uh,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I get it. Remember I told you, my wife and I, we've been performers of gospel music for 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
and right now, I'm Raymond Felton.
Okay.
But when it's time to sing, I'm not the same person.
Yeah.
It's like my alter ego kicks in and I do become Ray, you know. So that brings me to the question of, have you ever had a song that it really, really got next to you, which made you feel like you was having goosebumps when you performed that song? You knew that song was going to be a hit when you made it.
Mm. Um. Yeah. 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 About matter of fact, because right now I got like 30 songs.
Right,
So
right.
I gotta say, man, it's like 5. I have like a top 5 that where I sing it. I'm like, yo, this is rocking.
Yeah, yeah. You know when you got a hit,
Mhm.
because there's been a couple of songs that we've done, and we've mainly performed those songs.
Mhm.
And while even while I'm writing them,
Mhm.
I can feel my blood and the goosebumps running up and down my arms and everything.
Mhm.
And you just know. And I was always wondering, was that a Raymond thing, or was that the way that it really goes? Does it happen to someone else too? You
Mhm.
know, so because it's an incredible feeling. Have you ever been performing and felt like the floor has left?
Oh yeah, I'm floating. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah. You floating. I mean, especially. I mean, you've seen some of the stages I've been on. So
I
yeah, when
have.
you there and you see the crowd, and see, this is what I tell artists too. Like it's all about Pokey Bear. Pokey Bear, prime example.
Okay,
Pokey Bear, I gotta say, has given me a lot of advice through the years.
okay.
Because I actually, Bobby Beer with Sir Charles. I
Hmm.
met Tucker, Pokey Bear, King George. I met all them first.
Right. Okay.
I met all them. I met all them before I met the smaller artists.
Okay.
So I don't. Me and Pokey Bear used to be out, man. And Pokey literally would. He give me a lot of advice. Pokey
Okay.
be like, look here, man. There's levels to this thing, man. You know, he that dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so he'll listen, youngsters. You know, hey man, you know, you got to work. You got to sell it. So you got to sell this thing you doing. So that's yeah. So you know, but yeah, man. It's all a circle.
Yeah. It is. And you know what? I'm glad to it seems like the newchoiceradio.com is starting to be able to slide in that circle some, and we're just grateful to you guys taking the time to be able to talk to us,
Mm-hmm.
and we're trying to offer an avenue that
Mm-hmm.
no one else has offered, because it's just that Southern Soul right now is just as large as
Oh
hip
yeah.
hop was when hip hop first came out.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we are one of the pioneers in what we do.
Because
So
the labels are calling. The labels are the labels are starting to come at us for real.
I'm
yes,
sure
yes.
they are. I'm sure they are.
Mm-hmm.
They see the
Mhm.
crowds. They see, you're starting to see,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe that social media definitely has played a big part in that. Seeing,
Mm-hmm.
crowds coming out, seeing what you guys are doing out there performing. I've been to a few events, and I tell you, it was energetic. It was lively.
Mm-hmm.
It was freezing, and yet it was still pumping. Everybody was picking. It was like you thought it was summertime, but it was cold out there. People out
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah.
with shorts on, their boots on, their hats,
Yeah.
their fans, and they just having fun. And you got to understand that draws attention.
Mm-hmm.
So do you when you my question is to you right now is, have you ever, trying to put it the right way, have you ever been
Uh-oh.
about to perform and not feel well and not perform, or do you just you just roll with
The
it and
show
just
go
go
on.
through it? Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about me and my daughter got to be. I gotta say blessings. I don't really get sick.
Hey,
Okay.
blessings on that, man.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm saying I want to get sick, but I don't know what it is. I don't wake up and be like, hey, I'm bad. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm serious, man. Like I don't really miss days of school, nothing. I don't know why. I can't, but yeah, I'm thankful for
It's
that.
a strong immune system. That's
Yeah,
good.
I have to knock on wood. Like I never caught COVID. So
Yeah, because you would think with all with all that you do, you
Mhm,
got your home life, you got your school life, and you got
mhm,
your music life. With
mhm,
all that you do, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of times you're suffering from sleep deprivation. Um, that's when the body gets a little weaker. But in your case, yeah, I would say that all big ups to the higher power for that right there, because
mhm,
being sick and trying to perform at the same
mhm.
time, it is not a good feeling.
Oh, I know it's not. Charles, I seen Sir Charles go through it. That it's not a good feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Haven't had a chance to meet him yet, but I'm pretty sure that
Mhm,
we'll be meeting with him pretty soon. I'm pretty sure that we will be seeing you many, 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 many more times on your journey to success in your concerts, because we're gonna make sure that we keep up with you. And newchoiceradio.com wants to spin your records on our radio station.
appreciate
And
it.
we talked about that a little bit earlier, but we
Mhm.
want to make sure that we give you that avenue that you so rightly deserve, because
Mhm.
sir, you do deserve it. Anytime you stick up for people that you don't even know,
That's
that's the difference.
that's something there.
I mean, like I said, man. I mean, even though somebody might be known more than somebody else, we all, I know where I came from. I know I came from humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get up here now and then be like bump everybody else. I mean, some people are like that, but that's just not me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because through this year when I was teaching school, I kind of backed off from Southern Soul because I'm the type when I teach, I pretty much get into what I need to do.
Okay.
So the thing about it is that when I decided to go back out, I was shocked that when I was speaking to people, the way they was beefing and the way they was like, and I was like, "Are y'all serious? Hold up, what's going on?" Like I'm talking to people who making moves.
Right,
Like
right.
I don't get along with this person. I don't get it. Why do y'all live together? What is like what? Are you going shopping with this person? Did he take your girl? Like what's the deal? Like y'all tell me, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no way that I can like me, like I know people ain't seen people, it could be months.
Right.
And I don't like him, but why?
Yeah.
He's probably somewhere not even thinking about you.
You know what? You're exactly right. Why let people live in your head rent free?
That's crazy. I don't, and I just like, and I see how some people act, and then you got some people, they hating on us.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why they hating on you? And this would trip me out. Say it be somebody who probably really ain't got that much momentum. I'm just saying, people probably hating on me. I'm like, why they hate? Why they hating? I mean, no offense to you, but why they hating? Like, because it's enough out here for everybody.
Right.
It is.
It is 50 states out here.
Yeah.
You got Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina. You got everywhere. You can go all up and down the east. All these places are playing Southern Soul now.
And don't forget
doing shows all the time.
Yeah, don't forget about Virginia.
And what now?
Don't forget about Virginia, because Virginia done got on board.
Oh, no. Virginia been on board. Trust me. I've been to Virginia several times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Virginia love me.
Missing out, huh?
Huh?
I said we've been missing out, huh?
What? Man, please, man. Virginia, Virginia get it in, boy. What y'all talking
Oh, yeah. We get it in Virginia.
They just started doing Southern Soul and go-go shows, man.
Man.
Wow.
In Maryland, they doing up in Waldorf and stuff. They are doing Southern Soul and go-go shows, bro.
You know what? I seen some of the dances on TikTok from Baltimore where they was incorporating Southern Soul trail ride dances with
the go-go
dances that they were doing, and I was like, wait a minute, they done took it to a whole new level. Yeah. Well, listen, I got a question for you here. I want to know about some of the collaborations that you have worked on so far with other artists.
I haven't.
So you haven't had a collaborate. Okay, well, that's going to bring me to my second question. Who do you see in the future that you will be having a collaboration with?
I know mad people waiting on that Sir Charles Lamar. They waiting on that collaboration. Me and Charles have actually spoke about that. So I think once school let out, y'all might get one. Because he is like, bro, come to Dallas. Come on down. He's in Dallas, Texas. He's on me. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all might see one happen.
that would be awesome.
Yeah. But I have people that I've spoken to. I think it just because I work hard. I work fast. Like I'm the type. There's been times I went to the studio and knocked out 4 songs in one day.
Okay.
Wow.
So I just work fast, and then I'm self-contained because I might get one of my boys to play keyboard. I'll be on bass. We do the track. We get it together. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. So you actually saying that first you guys lay the music down, and then you'll even come back and lay the audio down with the music.
Like we'll lay the music down. Of course, and then we do the. I'll do the vocals. Normally, I do my own vocal. Like the songs you're hearing, that's me in the background, and I'm singing background and lead.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, you could have got Mr. Wilson. He got an awesome voice. Next time.
Don't do that. Okay. Listen, there's a few things I can't do. I can't sing and I can't draw. Can't do no stick figures. Hold a note.
Okay.
Hey, look, I'm the engineer. I'm always setting my co-host up for something because
it's all good.
He's the best co-host in the whole world, if you ask me.
Okay.
This show here wouldn't be nothing without Mr. Wilson, and it's a certain way though that we say his name, and we say his name like this, Mr. Wilson. You knew I was gonna get you, Mr.
I knew you was gonna get me. It's all good.
Hey, look,
Well, you hold on 1 second. I got a question, Mr. Bright.
Okay.
When you sing your music,
Mhm.
what emotions do you want your fans to take away when they leave there? Or feelings, because your music has a lot of passion in it.
Mhm.
Are you looking for them to take something away with them as far as how you made them feel or what the message was all about in the music?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like I said, I feel like your passion will make way for your progress. So
Okay.
I feel like love should be given away. It's what I love to do. So I most definitely put into my music, and I want you to feel the same love that I'm trying to pour out.
Mhm.
So when you hear it, I want you to be like either like this or be like, all right now, all right.
Mhm.
So however it happens, I just wanted to feel good and yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that nearly all your songs are feel good music, and that's
Mhm.
the thing. And that's one of the things that drew me to Southern Soul, because a lot of songs that you hear now, they are on the edge of not being able to be played on the radio. Uh,
Mm.
but Southern Soul music, you don't really hear no cursing. You don't hear no nothing
Well,
obscene.
well, hold on. You'll hear the cursing, but it'll be kind of like the cursing you might hear at a cookout.
Okay,
Like
that kind,
yeah,
right? It's the
yeah,
kind of cursing that you won't get. Your grandma won't beat you for saying it. You know,
yeah, yeah,
the kind that you
yeah,
can get away with. But
yeah.
it has a distinct difference. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's Southern soul music is all about. It just seems like to me it's all about having a good time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody treats you like family.
Mm-hmm.
That I mean, so far that we've met, everybody has treated us well like family.
Well, we're still out here for a while. You gonna run into some.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that
they oh.
sometimes
Yeah.
uh, promoters get things a little twisted. I'm pretty sure that they do. You
Nah,
know
it don't be just promoters.
that, yeah, I
It
know.
be different folks.
Hey, look, like I said, I've been in the music business for a little while myself, and
Mhm.
sometimes even when you're singing and you got your little stuff right for the church and stuff, you ain't get
Dude,
to,
can I
anyway.
hold on. Hey, look, since we own that, y'all know I do a corporate band. You ready for this?
Come on, bring it, brother.
My worst experiences. Now, I'm not saying they all are like that, but
Uh-huh.
my worst experiences musician wise in my
Mm-hmm.
corporate band. Because see,
Right.
with the corporate band, those are cover songs.
Okay.
So you got to learn them songs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Church musicians have been the worst.
Mm.
Not learning music, not being on time, smelling like weed. But it's facts. It's facts.
Yeah,
I don't say, and I say, I don't know what y'all doing within them four walls, but
hmm
I should not have my worst experiences with
Right.
church musicians.
right. And you know what? And a lot of times it's not churches now, they get people to play according to the style of the way they want their service to go. You know,
Mm,
and I'm starting to notice that now. It ain't about you know
structure.
It ain't
exactly.
yeah.
If it fits the mold, then okay, we'll take it. No investigations behind it or anything like that, to making sure that behind the scenes of it wouldn't
Man.
shine a
Hey,
different light. But they
let me tell
just
you something. I heard a lady on TikTok singing the TikTok song in church.
Yes.
Had the whole choir going.
Mhm.
I'm sitting there going, what?
Where
What is
your
happening?
faith at?
you know
Where
what?
your faith
Yeah,
at? I said, well,
I'm like,
y'all,
what is happening
yeah.
right now? And we're
Hey,
supposed to be beacons to the world, not the other way around.
yeah,
Mm,
But wow, yeah, it's crazy.
and with that video, I seen that video, and that video got a lot of views on it too.
mhm.
Um, but how did they bring where them fans at in church? I have no.
No,
Uh,
they saying where your
Where your
faith
faith
at.
at? Yeah, where your
oh, where
faith
your
at?
So
faith at?
and now let me say something on that.
Okay.
Y'all do know say we made of his image. So
Yeah,
basically, if it's on their heart to deliver it that way,
hmm
we can't judge.
Right.
So that's why I was like, because Kirk Franklin, come on now, he don't he used P Funk and everything in this song.
He be in there bouncing.
But if it's on his heart to deliver it like that,
Yeah.
so I tell people they wasn't saying fans, they were saying where your faith at.
Right. Okay. And my fault because I thought they were saying where them fans at in church, and I'm like, okay, so they saying where their faith at. Okay, so
and they were saying, whoa, I got my faith in the Lord. They were saying that.
I did hear that.
So you can't judge that.
Yeah. Well, you know the Bible says that the Lord will use the rocks, you know, for him if man wouldn't do it. So you never know what it is that it takes to get that message across. And if you know that particular song is what does it, then I guess why not? Where your faith at?
Hey.
Like, so you ain't never thought about doing a collaboration with 803 Fresh?
I mean, the thing about it, like I said, man, y'all don't see. Here's what makes it hard. Once you got two people who are extremely busy, it's hard.
Yeah.
For what I'm doing and for what they doing, me and 803 actually talk on the phone, but
right.
I think it just kind of be like, brother, how you doing? You good? You good? It don't even be about music. We just be like,
I got you.
You living? Yeah, you living. All right, but brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you too.
And you know what? And that probably makes him feel great. And I know it makes you feel great because, you know, with being a man being in your position and being outside of the school, most of the time, only thing people want to talk to you probably is about, hey, man, you got some tickets to your next concert? Man, can I sing this song for you? Man, can I do this? Man, can I do that? Can I do this? Can you get me in? And I do understand.
We free, right? We free. No, the tickets are.
Exactly, right? So
we not free? Wait a minute. What? I thought we was getting in free.
Look, that's why you don't. Hey, look, that's why when you know when you assume what they say, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because
but you know what? To touch on the school thing, I just got to say, man, from being an educator and being a black male educator, the thing about it is with the struggles on those, I feel like number one, people off gate are very quick to judge a black man.
Okay.
Number one, I guess they feel like we're not supposed to be in the classroom teaching. Number one. Right. Number two, a lot of dads aren't in the home. So I'm really starting to see the shock in a lot of young kids' faces, like, oh Lord, this guy gonna be with me every day. What?
Exactly. Right.
My daddy done left. Y'all dads, no. What you doing here?
So, that's why I said in the beginning that you are a mentor as well, because you're probably the only father that some of those children probably see days.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I got my Velcro kids. Like I literally will have young black students that literally will come and don't want to sit in their desk. They want to sit up by me like I'm their dad. Like, can I sit up here with you? What? Yeah. So that's good. like other day I asked a girl, but these 8th graders, I can't say little. So I was like, I said, you know, y'all go around the class, tell me what y'all thankful for. It was right before Easter. And this girl literally said with sincerity, I'm thankful for you.
Yeah.
What?
That's
hard.
Wow.
That's awesome. You know.
Yeah.
I take my hat off to you, brother, because you just as real as they come. And I knew that from the beginning when I first met you. I said, you know, this guy here, he's down to earth, and I'm grateful for that, and we appreciate it so much. And we really thank you for choosing NewChoiceRadio.com to come up here and give us an interview tonight with my co-host, Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you what Raymond did. I got to talk about him now. Let me tell you what he did when he first met me, though. I guess he saw a couple ladies in some shiny outfits. Just because they had the shine on. I'm standing there like, hey, and I said, I'm performing. Not that. Because they shiny.
He said, you know who I am, don't you?
I said, I'm performing.
he said, I was like, okay, you know, and you had to chalk it up to my ignorance because I haven't been
but you were being nice. That the thing about it was, and that's why I noticed you were being nice, getting their number and everything. But I was like, they just came. They came to. They actually came to watch me. I was like, I said, hey man, they.
You know, my wife told me. She said she presented them to me. She's as a group, and they acknowledged that they were a group. And I just wanted to give them some exposure as well. They did look nice in their shiny outfit.
No, Angel. Listen. It's Angel King and the TNT girls. They are real good. I like them. Yeah. So I actually invited them. So I said because I'm the type. This way I give olive branches out. If I see you cool people, whatever. Hey, look, I got a show coming up. Come on out, because they up and coming.
Yeah.
Come out. Meet like how they got to meet y'all. That's how I work.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that actually invited them out there.
Okay. And my wife, she spotted them immediately, and she's always on the job. Big shout out to my wife, Queen T Entertainment. You know, she's doing her thing now. But listen, we got a couple of more minutes before we get ready to shut this thing down. And if you want to give some people some tour dates, or you want to, you know, any closing remarks or anything that you want to bring to the table, it's a good opportunity right now.
Okay. Like I said, Trail Ride Groove, man, pick that up. That song is really going fast. Like it's really picking up real fast. The line dance, like it's line dance crews hit me up. We practicing your dance. We're gonna put it out there. So most definitely Trail Ride Groove, get that out here and everything. Second thing I want to say, man, I just want people to, now the things, once we came back out of COVID, I really thought people were going to be more on one accord, but I'm starting to see a discourse and a lot of people getting away. Nah, we got to come together.
Right.
We got to come together, man, and care about our fellow man. Like it's getting real selfish.
Yeah.
And so, and I don't think we need to go that route, because at the end of the day, we as African Americans have came a long way. I went to HBCU. So back in the 30s, back in the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, all we had was each other.
Right.
And I don't want us to, like, I wear my Howard stuff. I went to Howard. I wear my Howard stuff in front of my class. Like the kids, actually, somebody gave a thing and said, hey, man, what's the, give me an African-American college. They all told them Mr. Brace College. Because I keep Howard University in their face. But I do that for a purpose. So they'll know, hey, you can go to schools made for us.
Absolutely.
So I'm just saying, I do see a discourse. Parents, I do want parents to get more involved with their children. I do see to where it's now, call parents now, it's kind of like, all right, ma'am, I just told you your child hit another child in the head with a book bag. Come on, well, I'm confused. What you confused about? Your child, your chihuahua got teeth, ma'am. I mean, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Then next thing you know, I send a grade home. They got a 30. Why you give him a 30? Ma'am, he earned every point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah, I mean, there's no repercussions. I told my class the other day, the reason why some of y'all act the way y'all act, y'all have no repercussions. Sorry, my friends, but some of them don't get ass whipping no more.
That, you know what?
What about that?
When they took that away, that kind of started it all. It started the trickle down effect right there.
Spare the rod for the child.
Yeah, spare the rod for the child.
Yes, sir. Because I tell my class openly, I'll never hit you first.
Right.
That's all I got.
So we got about a minute left. You got some shout outs you want to give before we?
Like I said, man, I want to shout out friends and family, man. I got to shout out, like I said, Charles, man. He's carried me a lot of places, introduced me to a lot of people. Music Access, the label down in Dallas, Texas. They've done a lot for me. Shout out North Carolina. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to just everybody that's doing. I just want everybody to keep on doing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great night tonight with my co-host, Mr. Wilson and the legend.
Oh, my manager, Jay. My manager. Me and Sir Charles' manager. My fault. Jay, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, all right.
I'm my manager, Jay.
We have had the legend with us tonight. And I do say legend because it lasts forever. We have been braced by Mr. Lamar Brace. Thank you for choosing NewChoiceRadio.com. My name is Raymond Felton. This has been RFR TV, and I'm going to do it like I always do it, baby. Peace. like hair grease. We out of here. Until next time, see ya.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.